All right. If you go to a show, I stand. I can't see you around people anyway, so I stand.
Same, girl.
And thank you. And I don't sing. I kind of mouth.
Oh.
I do move a little bit, and then I catch myself dancing and stop. But this is a story. It comes from Adele's Vegas residency at Caesars about this guy that was doing it all, right?
Yeah, and I think what was annoying the people that were sitting behind him is that he was standing when nobody else was standing, per se. And I know those people sometimes at concerts that do that, and it is what it is. And I think to each their own. You paid for your ticket. That's your spot. You can stand the whole concert if you want to.
Do with it what you wish.
You know, but
and was he really singing out loud?
And I
loudly?
think he was very much singing very loudly and doing his thing and belting and, you know, just feeling the song. It was Adele. He was feeling all the music. Big fan, right? At one point, he's filming the whole thing too, so he posts this. And at one point, somebody a few rows back comes up, and she comes up and she's like, look around you. Everyone's upset. Can you sit down, please? And so then he sits down, and that he actually did sit down. And he's like, okay, gosh.
Sorry, right.
Right. And then I guess another song came up. I think it was like Water Under the Bridge. And he's like, ah! And he stands back up because he feels the music again, right? And then he stands back up and he's super excited. And then at this point, security comes in, and then they're trying to get him to sit down again. He's like, okay, I'm going to calm down. I'm sorry, but this song, I can't. He's just excited.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, Adele, like, she's seen this kind of happen throughout the night. This is where she kind of like steps in. She's like, what's going on?
Okay. Yes, you with your hand up. Yes, you, put your hand up. You, no, you. Yes, you, with a stick in your hand. Yes, him. What are you doing? Why are you bothering him? Can you leave him alone, please? Yes. They won't bother you again, my darling. You need to run the show. Yes.
Is she talking to the security person?
The security person. She's like, will you leave him alone, please, and let him enjoy the show?
So she could see it from wherever she was on stage?
Yeah,
all the way back to where the guy was?
He wasn't like too far back, but he also wasn't like fourth row or anything like
It's
that.
almost as if like he was having an emotional connection that you couldn't control, right? The song comes on, you get so excited, you do scream, you've been building up for although the Adele show is a little quieter than a lot of shows.
And that's where I'm on the fence of where it is. Because if I was sitting next to him and he is like belting all these songs and I'm sitting there trying to enjoy the show that I paid for, am I annoyed?
I'm with you, and I am annoyed.
I know. So
Yeah,
it's like, you know.
I'm with you. I'm like, if I'm next to the guy and he keeps doing it,
right.
It's like in your space.
Yeah.
It might be a little like just up to the line and crossing it. But if he's on the other side of the auditorium or the theater, I think it's hysterical.
I know.
I love it, actually.
I don't mind him as my seatmate. I am him.
I don't know that you're that loud during a ballad.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. But like anytime I go to a concert and I film the song, like on my phone, I only hear my screaming. I can't hear like the person that's singing.
I read the room.
I got that.
You know, like I'm never going to like be the only one standing in my section. I'm more so like read the room. Like I'm like, okay, if we're all kind of like standing up
but like
and
at
singing,
the Taylor
then yes.
show, a lot of people sat during folklore, and that's one of my favorite. Like I'm a wing folklore, so I was up on my feet during like.
I don't think anybody was complaining.
Incredible guilt sitting. I like to stand anyway, but like you sit down for a song, and I'm like, no.